community. Welcome back to Limitless Live. We are in October. 3 quarters of the year is absolutely gone. So let's make the best of the last 3 months of the year. And this month, I want to talk about career. The whole month of October lives will talk about careers and focus on profession and so on. Today, I really want to talk about purpose driven work. I want to see and discover your why. And I want to help you discover a career that you really feel meaningful. At Exceed Learning Center, we have designed so many different workshops for teenagers and for adults surrounded around career, including public speaking, including interview taking, and how you decide what your career will be. Throughout the month, I will have a few guests that will talk about their careers and maybe give you some insights on how you can choose the career for you. I am your host, Olga Binyaminov, and I want to talk about career, not just the work that we do, but the purpose behind it. And I always say, and those of you that know me know that I absolutely love my job, and that's what I want you to feel. I want you to take a deep breath and ask yourself this question. Am I living my purpose through my work, or am I simply working to get by? Because when we align passion with profession, work stops being something that we have to do. It becomes something that we get to do. And it becomes a reflection of who we are. The two most important days in your life are the day that you were born and the day that you figure out why you were born. Today, we are diving into this why, and I want to know what drives you, what lights you up, and how do you bring more meaning into everyday career? Whether you're an employee, an entrepreneur, a teacher, an artist, what drives you? And I want to start here because many people use these words interchangeably. The words of job, career, and your calling. So I want to explain that and why this is actually not the same. Your job is not necessarily your career, and what you do is not always your calling. So let's define that first. A job is just very simple. It's how you earn your money. It's what you do that you get paid for, and you earn it. A career is involved a series of jobs that you perform in a path for growth. But calling is something so much deeper. It's the intersection of what you love, of what you're good at, and what the world needs. But also has to be something that can sustain you, meaning you can make a living. In Japanese culture, this is called the Ikigai, I hope I pronounced it correctly, which means a reason for being. I think it's Ikigai. When your work aligns with your purpose, you wake up so excited. You're not drained to go to work. You feel energy. You don't feel exhaustion. You find meaning even in the hard days because it's all connected to something bigger than yourself. And those that know me know that I absolutely love what I do. My job is an educator, my career is an owner, but my calling is to bring it all to you all. I love teaching, I love working with kids. I do that with a passion. I design my classes, I create different curriculum. This is my calling. And I think about people like the former CEO of Starbucks, I think Howard, can't remember his last name. He said he never set out to build a coffee company. He just wanted to build a place for community and a place for connection. The coffee was the vehicle that he used to do this. Or think about Oprah Winfrey. Her purpose was never just television. Her mission was to help people see themselves and the life that they can live, their best lives. The platform changed, but the purpose never did. What is the biggest mission behind your work? What is the impact that you truly want to make, even if your current role isn't perfect? And the way that Dean Graziosi always says, what would you do if money was not an issue? And if you knew for sure that you would succeed? What would that job be? What would that work be? What would that calling be? What would that thing be that you would do if money was not an option? Not needed. I shouldn't say not an option. Not needed. It's something that you do, but you don't care if you get paid for it. Yes, obviously we all need to get paid. We all need to make a living. We all do whatever we do because there is compensation involved. But think about it. There are some signs that you can see that you're out of alignment. And let's be honest, we all go through seasons when we feel disconnected from our work. Maybe you are bored, maybe you feel unfulfilled, or maybe you're simply drained. Those are not signs of failure. These are signs of misalignment. There are some clues that you might be out of alignment with your purpose. Do you feel like you're living in autopilot? Do you feel that Mondays are so hard for you and you're looking forward to Friday every single week? Are you successful but you're still not satisfied? Do you find yourself asking, is this all there is? And if that sounds or resonates with you, that's you, but that's okay. Because this is your invitation to realign. Purpose isn't something we find once and we keep forever. It evolves as we evolve. The question isn't, what is my purpose? The question is, who am I becoming? And how can my work reflect that? What can you do to bring light to others? And as I said, I am an educator, but I'm also a coach. I'm a healing and empowerment coach through my life story, through the things that I've been through, and now I want to help those that need that, to heal, to learn, and maybe to be aligned. I want to walk you through this very simple exercise, the Ikigai map. Grab yourself a journal or just imagine this with me. Draw 4 circles that overlap like the Venn diagram. Each circle will represent one of the following questions. The first one would be, what do I love? The second one is, what am I good at? The third circle, what does the world need? And the fourth circle, what can I get paid for? Where these circles overlap, that's the sweet spot. That's your purpose zone. Now, let me give you a life example. Say you love teaching and you're a great communicator. That's your love and your skill. The world needs people who can simplify knowledge. And there are countless ways to monetize that. You can do online courses, you can do workshops, you can do tutoring, and so on. Your purpose doesn't have to mean quitting your job tomorrow. It might just mean shifting your approach. It might just mean turning your work into a form of service, a meaning, or simply growth. There's this famous quote: don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive and go do it. Because when you come alive, you give others permission to do the same. And I want to share two very short, quick stories. The first one is Sarah. She is a corporate accountant. And she felt completely stuck. She loved working with people, but she did not like those spreadsheets. And after some reflections, she actually realized that her true passion was coaching. She didn't quit the job overnight, but she began monitoring new hires at work. She became their mentor. Then eventually she built her own coaching business. And then there is Michael, a teacher who loved inspiring students, but he hated the administrative burnout. So instead of leaving the education altogether, he pivoted to designing a curriculum. And he still serves the mission, but in a way that actually feels aligned with his strengths. So I'm not telling you to change your career. I'm telling you to find your calling. Your story can shift. Alignment doesn't always mean a total career change. It sometimes just means bring more of you into what you do. Take a moment, close your eyes, and write down whatever feels right to you. Write down what activities make you lose track of time. Write down, when do you feel most alive when you're doing work? What problems do you feel naturally called to solve? And what kind of legacy do you want your work to leave? Remember, purpose is not found. It's chosen. It's nurtured. And it actually is expressed daily. And as I close this session today, I want to remind you, you are not behind and you are not lost. You're being redirected towards a much greater alignment. This week, I want you to choose a small way to bring purpose into your work. Whatever it is. Maybe a connection with a colleague, maybe mentoring someone new, maybe just revisiting your personal mission statement. And if you need help of making that, please reach out to me. When you do what you love, you'll never work another day in your life. Thank you for joining me today. I will talk about build your professional brand next week, and so your purpose is not only fueling you, but also shines through everything that you do. And until then, keep shining, stay limitless, and remember, your work matters.